But how do you manage your stress? Because I mean, I'm sure it's very stressful to manage so many people's money.
Yeah,
I can see you how you whoop on. That's
this is what tracks my stress. And I've bought a Whoop, and my stress levels are less than 3 minutes a day. And I've been wearing this for last 3, 4, 5 months only because I saw Virat Kohli wearing it and Cristiano Ronaldo. No advertisement, of course. Whoop has given me no money whatsoever. but I have.
You have only 3 minutes of stress a day.
That is my average. Like, it's not like some days it's 10
What
minutes.
3 minutes of the day is that?
When I'm chilling with my wife. So that is the only time, that is market, touch wood. See, we build processes, and we are in the business of building processes. For decision making has to be a process. It cannot be random that today in the morning I don't like this. I'm thinking all the time, not what I'm going to do of a particular stock. I'm thinking, can I design a better process? Like, there's a difference in both. Can we have, what mistakes are we making? I'm looking at a high level. My thinking doesn't go in what I'm going to do with the stock. That we have a lot of frameworks for it. It's automated kind of thing. But it is that, can I build a better version 5 of my framework, version 6? Or what are new things? What are new money? Where are things that someone else made money? See, I keep comparing myself to the best performer, not just in India, in the world also. And I keep seeing that what he did better. And what are the factors that if I can get his portfolio, I'll get his portfolio and just try to understand what was he doing better than what I was doing. Like, across now, first we used to do it only in India. Very honestly, now we were not getting benchmarks. So we started doing, globally we started looking at how do people do better than us? Like, how can you do better compound? If you see one of the most popular guys in the world, he's done 29.6% compounding. That is Peter Lynch for 14 years. You have to dream to do better than the 29.6%.
Any mentors that you have? You said you didn't have any earlier.
Earlier, no. My books are my mentors. I've learned a lot from books. But from people also I learn a lot. I learn from my mistakes a lot. But
so what are your favorite books in the market books?
My market books, I think my market leadership framework came a lot from 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. I started thinking in terms of monopolies and singularities. So it starts with an idea, and then I go deeper. Then I loved what on risk management, I initially learned it from Jesse Livermore. On thinking in frameworks, I learned it from Peter Lynch. I'm just telling you basic books, but these are books which initially, because you start with basic books and then you go deeper in every category. There's a book about valuation in McKinsey. It's like measuring value, I think it's called. And this is one book that I go once every year to understand my entire frameworks of how value gets created, how much cash you generate, how much you reinvest into the ROIC at which you reinvest minus cost of capital into competitive advantage period comes from this McKinsey's book on value. So different categories gave me different initial starting ideas. Like influence, I learned a lot about how to speak, how to influence people, because I'm an entrepreneur also, and you are influencing people all the time. I learned that from Robert Cialdini of how to influence people. There's so many books which but there are some books which gives you frameworks. I learn business now. The way I look at business, I learn from only one guy, Naval Ravikant. So that guy, I fundamentally think that he's the smartest guy out there, and he understands leverage. He understands how businesses are built. Because see, I started my business with 1.5 lakh rupees. So I'm not someone, but you don't need money to make businesses. You need, I would say,
You need an idea.
You need an idea, and then hard work and execution, and a lot of other things, but not money. I didn't. Like, I was seeing interviews of Mahindra. He was saying that you need 30 crores or 40 crores to start a business. I was like, okay, I started.
Kumaramanglam Birla.
Birla, sorry. You need 30 crores to start a business. I was like, okay, I've got there. Now I can start a business. But of course, I don't think you don't need money. You need some kind of expertise. But see, Naval Ravikant, I think I learned a lot. But different topics, Sonia, from different people. There's not like one topic, one mentor. Bharat Bhai of ASK, I think he's one of the best investors that I have met, have come across. I don't know any other investor better than him. Like, he's a very, very sharp person that I think, so he's a very sharp person. Like, he's someone who's fundamentally learned. His understanding of Indian markets are very high. So I learned, but different funds, yeah, different people. I learned different things. I learned from traders. I learned from investors. I learned from my dealers also, of how every day I'm trying to learn that one thing. Today I'm with Sonia. I'm trying to learn what should I learn from Sonia. So
no, but that's an amazing quality to have, to try learn every single day. Not too many people, openly talk about it, and I think everyone is, especially in the markets, right? The market is your biggest teacher.
yeah, your mistakes. Like, see my PNL. That's my biggest learner. To be honest, if you have a PNL account, you'll keep thinking on terms of PNL, how to expand that PNL. But it's a fun thing. You have to get excited. I think excitement is one thing, and optimism.
I want to also understand from you what your psychology of money is, because you've gained money, then you lost money at a very early age, and now you're making money for other people as